Welcome back, Denver Broncos for Dummies with Dez. Well, we went into week 5 with high hopes of beating the Steelers with more of a zombified Big Ben, but alas, those hopes were quickly dashed. And by quickly, I mean aggressively and merciless and no mercy. We should have known things weren't going to turn out well for the Broncos when they got their first delay of game penalty all season on the first snap, which this is a play you've worked on all week. I mean, it's the only one that is set in stone. It's the very first play. I mean, it's like rehearsing for your high school play and it's opening night and you go up there and you forget the very first line of the show. Now, very hard to get your feet back on the ground and continue on with this Broadway-like performance of Thoroughly Modern Millie. And obviously, it didn't stop there. We generated just one first down by the 2-minute warning of the first half. Just one. We turned a field goal into a touchdown for the Steelers with a stupid penalty. And we only got 2 out of 12 third down conversions. So now, the Broncos have sunk to last in third down conversions, 29th in the red zone touchdown rate, and 24th in scoring. And it's like they say, hell hath no fury, like a Denver Broncos fan when they are losing. So obviously, the finger pointing has been pointing at everyone and everywhere. Bad play calling. We need to play for 4 quarters, not just the 4th quarter. Kyle Fuller. It's the refs. Pat Shurmur. Bad plays. Vic Fangio. Bad clock management. We need to target fans more. Tom McMahon. We just need new coaches all around. Like my reenactment of comments I've read by Denver Broncos fans. I did get a degree in acting. Good thing I'm putting it to use, Mom and Dad. Now, I'm not one to get super involved in like criticizing on how people are playing or who should go or what the problems are. I'm the person at the restaurant that just feels so bad when the couple next to me is arguing, but I just can't stop staring and listening, you know? You hate to see it, but you love to watch it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm breaking down what Broncos country has to say about everything going on and why everyone's fighting. The top reason that has Mile High up in arms, none other than Pat Shurmur. You can watch my whole breakdown of this guy in episode 5, but essentially, people just think this guy sucks. Fans believe that the players really aren't the problem, it's the coaching. They say that Shurmur has shown time and time again that he's just not fit for the job. I mean, it shows with his poor play calling, especially on third downs, which, like I mentioned earlier, we are last in the league. Next is Tom McMahon. His special team units have routinely been among the worst in the NFL since he came aboard in Denver. They are one of the most penalized special teams in the NFL, and this is after the Broncos have traded actual draft selections to acquire players to help specifically on special teams. I mean, nothing says I'm from Colorado like smothering green chili on your breakfast burrito and tweeting "Fire McMahon." Last, but certainly not least, Vic Fangio. You can catch my full breakdown of this guy in episode 4, but to put it bluntly, Fangio's got to Fangi go. I'm so proud of myself for that one. This 2021 season is make it or break it for Uncle Vic. His first 2 seasons, he was 11-20. Then he got a third chance in 2020, which then he ended 5-11. So look, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. There has to be a change in the coaching. But who? Dying to know. Dying. Really, I'm dying. I'm dying to know. Just dying to know. Does Vic fire Shurmur to save his own job even though Shurmur came on because of Vic Fangio? Will then Zach Zani be the runner-up for the offensive coordinator position? And why do you pronounce Tom McMahon's last name as McMahon and not McMahon? These are the questions I have. Just want some answers. Time will only tell, but I do know one thing. There is no time to dwell in the last 2 weeks because the Broncos' arch nemesis is coming in to Mile High Stadium this week. That's right. We are facing the Raiders. Both the Broncos and the Raiders have identical seasons. We both started out 3-0 and then lost the past 2 weeks. So this will actually truly be a make it or break it game. And what better way to show that you're an AFC contender by absolutely destroying the team that we Broncos fans love to hate. That's a win-win in my book. All right, well, let me know what your thoughts are on turning this Denver Broncos luck right around. And as always, go Broncos. Go get them.